Hello, everybody. How's it going this morning? Yeah, the girls are awake, but they're like laying in bed reading. So, yeah, right now it's just me. Blank spaces here, emptiness. But let's see who's in the chat and see if the girls will show up because their bagels are waiting. And that's what Southern Comic Geek knows what's up. He's like, grab your bagels and settle in. Bagels are ready. Bagels are ready. Hello to Ruben Guzman and Oregon. So 2 Oregon homies ready to go. Got PJ King in the chat. Got JP in the chat. Hello to you. We got Todd Christian, of course. We got Brandon from Comics Kings in the chat. We got Justin from No Good Comics in the chat. Hello to you. The one and only Mr. Comics 89, Matt. Hello, you are in the chat. Ahoy to the captain. And Smiley Tori's probably bouncing around somewhere too. Oh, he's on the drive to 1,000. So check out Mr. Comics 89. John Onlywell, I guess I'll give this a chance. The good news is I got unboxing. So, hey, maybe that keeps you interested. Bagels and comics, right? Sticky bagel fingers. Give yourself entries. Oh, there you go. And hello to Tom. Good to see you. We got Sharon in the chat. The 2 YouTubers' mom. How you doing? I was just opening this up here. And let me see. I might need to use my blade. I don't even know that I got the blade with me here. This came from Daymares. So if you don't know Adam, I put the link to his channel down below. You should definitely check out Adam's content. And he's just an awesome guy. I play Dungeons and Dragons with him every week. And he bought a ton of these. And he knew that Charlie, my youngest daughter, Charlie, loves playing cards. She loves games. And he sent us this cool Star Wars playing card set. So I was just opening that up to check it out. The droids are jokers. There's some jokers right there. And let's see what we got here. Do a TIE Fighter and Yoda. I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to show up very well. On the Ace, there's a TIE Fighter in the center there. That's pretty tiny. Sorry about that. It looks like the cards are normal until you get to the face cards. So let's take a look at some of the face cards we got here. We got Boba Fett on the Jack of Spades. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I got Queen Amidala on the Queen of Spades. I don't know how I'm going to get this to focus just right, but well, we're doing what we can here, folks. There she is, Queen Amidala. And then Vader. Darth Vader is the King of Spades. Look at that. That is pretty dope. And Kate's here. You grab your bagels here too when you're ready. Hello to Chet. Where is he? Good morning to you, Chet. And Jennifer, hello to you. Good to see you. It's logical, right? It's logical. It makes sense. It's a teacher to play sabak. There you go. Right? I mean, right? Okay, so let's look at the diamonds now. The Ace has Slave 1, really tiny. Boba Fett's ship is right in the center, really tiny. There's Slave 1. That's the name of Boba Fett's ship, if you didn't know that. Spoiler alert. Lando Calrissian in his Jabba's Palace costume without the helmet is the Jack of Diamonds. There's Lando. Oh, this is Rey. I was like, who is that? Rey is the Queen of Diamonds. She's got her little ponytail going and her like staff that she fights with. There's Rey. Obi-Wan Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Obi-Wan is the king of diamonds. He's got his lightsaber. I'm sorry, these are not focusing here. Does not want to happen. Almost got Obi. Whatever. Oh, awesome. Justin, thanks for subbing him up, man. That's appreciated. Lando should be the Joker, right? Lando should be the Joker. I saw Hydra Collectibles is in here. Good morning to you, Luke. All right, so we got the diamonds done and we got the spades done. Let's check out the clubs. I got, oops, sorry, get rid of that. AMKM Comics, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. And Kachung. This is Kylo Ren as the Jack of Clubs. Ooh, I don't know if that'll come through very well. But there he is. Jack, he's got the double, his triple lightsaber thing, right? I skipped the Ace of Clubs. Was there anything on the Ace? Oh, it's Vader's TIE Fighter on the in the center there. That one with the TIE Fighter with the bent wings that curl around the ship a little bit. And I'm going to struggle. JP, you're going to have to help me with the name of this character. Yeah, she's in Return of the Jedi. She's like, many Bothans died to bring us this information. I can't remember her name though. She's like she's like one of the generals of the Rebel Alliance. I'm struggling to remember her name though. My bad. Anybody? Yeah. So she's on the Queen of Clubs. I'm struggling. And she's in Rogue One too, isn't she? In Rogue One, a little bit at the beginning of Rogue One. Mon Mothma. There it is. See, how did I know? This guy would know. Boom. Magnetic Force Bubble card. And the King of Clubs is the Emperor. The Emperor is the King of Clubs. Evil King. Oh, see, look. Oregon knows what's up too. Knows it. Okay, so those are the clubs. That leaves just the hearts. That leaves just the hearts. Oh, that's weird. Okay, now I got a question about which one of these was Obi-Wan and which one of these is somebody else. I'll save those two for last. Queen of Hearts is Princess Leia Adui. Gots to be. There she is. Leia. My second favorite Disney princess. Princess Leia. She's an awesome Disney princess. Just straight up facts. Hello, Burning Block. Good morning to you. I think the girls are supposed to be doing some game with you tomorrow. Some Among Us tomorrow. Of course, the Jack of Hearts, Han Solo. Gotta be. Sharon's favorite actor, right? Who's my favorite Disney? It's a good, it begs the question, right? It's Belle. Belle is my favorite Disney princess. Belle is the best. She's just great on she loves books. She collects books. She takes care of her dad. She helps her father all the time. She never lies. Belle. Belle is the best Disney princess. I could be talking about you. I wasn't talking about her. Belle is definitely the best Disney princess. No question. Hello, Mr. Garrel. Alien Queen is now a Disney Queen too. Whoa. I'm going to have to leave that up there for a little while. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. You guys are a riot. This is hilarious. Bella's the best for the exact reasons John is saying. There you go. Bella's awesome. I love Mulan. Mulan is awesome. I'm a big fan of Mulan. But does Mulan ever marry a prince or a king?
She marries a warrior.
She's never a princess, right? Is Mulan ever technically a princess?
No, but she's considered royalty because she was awarded such an amazing award. Because she,
Yeah, I don't know that she's
China
technically a
alone.
princess. Belle is the favorite. She's the smartest, right? Hello, Perry, lurking here. Merida is cool. Merida is cool. Jensen Joy, I must be going. Sweet cards. Hey, X-Men. Boom. That's what I'm saying. All day. Anna from Frozen is pretty dope. Kate loves Anna. The show just got way better, says JP. So there you go. And then let's see here. After Han Solo, I got Perry sent you your emoji.
Let's keep it up there. I love it. You can take down anything.
The Ace has the Millennium Falcon as the centerpiece on the Ace. So it's the ship in the center is the Millennium Falcon. Now, Kate's got to help me because I can't tell the King of Hearts and the King of Diamonds apart. I can't figure out who is who. Who are these guys?
One's got to be Obi-Wan.
One's Obi-Wan Kenobi, and is the other Qui-Gon Jinn?
No, Qui-Gon Jinn has a much longer hair.
Right? Did they give me old Obi-Wan Kenobi and young old Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah, but look, there's a
metal hand. I didn't notice that. Is that supposed to be Luke? That's Luke.
You're welcome.
And that's Obi-Wan. Ah, there we go. Kate spotting the metal hand. So this is old man Luke. You're right. Yeah, JP's correct. Old man Luke with the metal hand. Right there. Yeah, old man Luke. Boom. There it is.
Good morning, everybody.
There it is. And then we've got Obi-Wan on the King of Hearts. So the King of Diamonds was Luke, and the King of Hearts is Obi-Wan. Man, they look a lot alike. I'm just saying. A lot alike.
How did you not see the metal?
Yeah, these are the recent Star Wars cards. So these all came from Daymares. I put the link to Daymares' channel down below.
Oh.
First shuffle. Oh, Southern Comic Geek.
Don't throw me if she doesn't get up.
Yeah, right. I should tell her that. She's honestly, she's got a very good reason for laying in bed and reading.
What do you think?
No.
Oh.
What's she reading?
I don't know.
The 7th Harry Potter book.
Oh.
She is just devouring the 7th Harry Potter book right now. So it is hard for her to find energy to do anything but Harry Potter right now. So huge thank you to Daymares for these cards. I thought these were really cool. Totally agree. And thank you, Southern Comic Geek, for the super chat. And we're going to throw a little fun your way here.
Two of them.
Let's see here. How about this? We haven't done this one in a while. And you want the frog one to go with it?
It's the best one.
All right, here we go. You just love the kissy face at the end.
Yeah, because I don't know what you're doing. You're like, woo, and you're like,
Lasso is here. Good morning to you.
Man,
Hello. What's a big book to get through? Oh, Harry Potter. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she devoured book 6 in like 3 days.
2 days.
2 days.
But I think she
And then
skim read it.
Book
because
5,
it's insane.
book 5, she spent a little less than a week on book 5. And now she's powering through book 7. Rena says she blew through books 1 through 4. Yeah, and then slowed down. I'm surprised.
They get so much better, though. Like, they're really good at the beginning, but they get better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hands down.
Can we put that over there?
Yeah.
Can you hold your plate for you or something?
I'm fine, thank you.
I got my Bearded Comic Bro shirt from his online store. If you haven't checked it out on Instagram, you can click under his name, and there's like the little link tree. You can go and find his swag. I got the mint green. Feels like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Except you can't eat that.
When are we going to get more Lego John? That's true. It does need to come back at some point. They just take so long to produce. That's the challenge, right? Hello, Jeff Schultz. One love from Chicago. See the Star Wars cards on IG. They look cool. Yeah, they look really cool. Oh, Rena doesn't like Rena. Sorry. Oops, sorry. Hey, there he is. Woo woo. Represent. Rena says too much death. You're a fantasy author, Rena. Death is a part of fantasy lore. You got to have fighting and tragedy and people suffering, and that's part of fantasy. You got to have it. It creates drama. You need it.
There was way too much stuff in book 7, though.
There was a lot. There's a lot. But a writer has to keep upping the ante a little bit. You know, they have to keep the audience, the intensity of the story has to be real for the audience, you know?
Oh, by the way.
All right.
Wait. So the kid.
I read 7 by dinner time the next day after getting the midnight release, says JP. Boom.
Period. Whatever that means.
I don't know
either. But so the kid Trevor in our live stream was him. From my school.
Yeah.
I emailed him and he's like, yeah, I was just scrolling through YouTube and I found your show, and then he was like, just gonna watch it, pop it, and then he said, sheesh, just like he did in the chat.
Let's see here. Rena stole a Valentine book bundle, so you got to check out what Rena's selling for her book bundles. Check that out. 1 entry for the free shower curtain. Come on, now you're talking. A shower curtain? Had to finish cooking grilled cheese sandwiches to watch the show. So he's watching with his little lady, his daughter. Good morning to the Bearded family. Mr. Bearded, Mrs. Bearded, and Little Bearded. That sounds weird. Yeah, I think Little Bearded sounds weird. Did you bring any books to share today, Kate? I feel like you didn't bring anything.
They're literally right there.
Oh, you did?
There's another one.
Oh, there's this one too.
3.
Oh my gosh, you brought 3 books to share? Mm-hmm. Yikes.
But Harry should not have died. I mean, Harry shouldn't die.
Let's not spoil a book that's 10 years old.
He didn't.
Let's try to avoid that. Okay. Yeah, don't want to spoil any of that. Carlito Classico is here. Good morning to you. Yeah, spoiler alert.
I didn't say anything though.
Valentine's bundle sale. All books are $25 and the Isle of the Dark and Knox is only $15. Boom. Yeah, I read most of those books. I think I read in like a day when I got them, but then I read them again out loud to my wife. Mm-hmm. So I read them like twice right off the bat,
with me
and then occasionally with you and with Charlie, although Charlie's leaving me behind. Mm-hmm. She's definitely abandoned me.
I'd love to reread them if you want to continue the show with me.
Yeah, maybe you'll finish the 4th book with me. See, my Harry Potter friend. Mm-hmm. Bearded says, yeah, Little Bearded might not stick. Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Good morning. How are you doing? Or that's not morning. It's lunchtime. Hope you're enjoying your grilled cheese sandwich. Yum, yum. No more out loud reading. Yeah, Charlie skipped me on that one. So kind of left me in the dust. But hopefully we can get back to that, right? Mm-hmm. I agree. Magic Lasso has a great intro, Carly. You're totally right. Kate's got her mythology books, but we're going to do an unboxing first. Because we got this from my friend Coach Vic, who, if you guys don't know, I put the link to JHood Creative's channel down below. Because when I went, just before I went live, I was watching JHood Creative with Alan and Coach Vic. They do a Saturday morning show every other week, but they did a special one today. And they were talking about like grails and what's going on in the comic book market. And if you missed it, JHood did some really great analysis and highlighted a lot of the things that I was like, yeah, I'm skipping buying Marvel books for the most part in 2021. Marvel books are just going nuts right now. And so it's hard to like stay in. I know Biggie was, hello, Biggie. Biggie was in that chat listening to JHood drop knowledge. A
sad John noise.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
I made a sad John noise.
I've never heard you cry. It's weird.
You've never heard? Do people make sounds when they cry? Are you thinking of like sobbing?
I've never seen you cry.
You've seen me cry watching movies and stuff.
Not like. But more like
You want like sobbing. You want like racking, like shaking and shuddering.
that's what happens to me. I was literally talking to Uncle BJ and I was like shaking.
Why?
I don't know.
You were talking to your uncle, like you're making it sound like
And
he's like a scary guy.
No,
We love
not.
Uncle
He's not.
BJ.
We love Uncle BJ and Auntie Jamie and everybody else. But me sitting there, sometimes when I'm just sitting there, for example, I was sitting with
Biggie Shack is 23 subscribers away from 1,000. Check him out. You can drop your link, Biggie. You're wrenched in here, so you can drop your link. Subscribe to the Biggie Shack. Let's make it happen.
But so
You were
I
just
was
getting
sitting right here and I was
nervous,
just like
emotional,
shaking.
excited. Just
You
chill.
know, I would just go like,
All right. Well, would you like to have an unboxing and like maybe that would make you feel better? All right. So my buddy Coach Vic sent me this, and I think JHood threw some stuff in here as well. So those guys are just awesome. You should check out their channel as well. This first thing says Castle Waiting by Linda Medley. I don't know this series. A set of linked fairy tale stories in a graphic novel format. Oh, look. Yeah, it's a graphic novel. It's called Castle Waiting. And it's by Linda Medley. Let's see. Comics, Grimm's fairy tales, Rackham stories, fairies, magic, potions, notions, pregnancies, births, deaths, jokes, truths. Wow. Everything. Extends the story of Sleeping Beauty into a modern feminist Chaucer tale.
read it now.
Wow.
Please.
I think this is right up your alley.
Yeah.
So huge shout out to those guys over there. This is again from Coach Vic and JHood Creative. Hello to Roscoe. I saw Roscoe in the chat a second ago. Where is he at? There he is. Geek Out with Roscoe. Woo! He's a really talented artist, by the way, if you didn't know. Biggie Shack is in here holding it down. Okay, let me move that off to the side. Okay. Gotham Academy. Sorry, I want to make sure I'm getting the right order. Gotham Academy by Becky Cloonan. I've heard of this run. Gotham Academy. Anybody? C3 is in the chat. How you doing, man? I want to read that book now, says Jennifer. So this Gotham Academy, Olive Silverlock returned to Gotham Academy with a shadow of her former self. Her friendships and the detective club of sleuthing. She's seeing ghosts. Oh, no. Plus, the kids hunt a werewolf on campus. Oh, my goodness. And they have to deal with the Academy's newest transfer student, Damian Wayne. That's Robin is a troublemaker, so that's going to be exciting.
That's Talia and his daughter, right?
Boom, there it is.
Son. Oh, my God, not daughter.
So I've never read Gotham Academy. This is volume 2. We're going to have to hunt down volume 1. Boom. Look at that. JHood. Thank you, sir. And we got, oh, never mind. Gotham Academy, volume 1. Hello, Charlotte. You want to grab your bagel? Yeah. She's awake. She's got her Harry Potter book in her hand. Couldn't put it down. Seth is here. What is up, Seth? Good to see you, brother. Splash Page. What is up? Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. So this is an AOK from JHood Creative and from Coach Vic. I put the link to JHood's channel down below because they work together on that channel. But Gotham Academy, this is going to make my reading and the girls' reading for sure. Welcome to Gotham Academy, the most prestigious school in Gotham City. Only the best and brightest may go here. Okay, so Gotham Academy isn't like other schools. There are, let's see, secret passages and terrible spirits. But Olive Silverlock isn't like other students. After a mysterious incident took over summer break, she's back at school with a bad case of amnesia and an unexplainable fear of bats. Oh my goodness. Olive is supposed to show new students, the new student named Maps Mizuguchi, the ropes. The problem is that Maps is the kid sister of Kyle, Olive's ex-boyfriend.
Ooh.
Then there's the ghost haunting the campus and the secret society conducting bizarre rituals. Can Olive and Maps ace the biggest challenge of their lives? Are they about to get schooled? Dun, dun, dun. So I don't know anything about Gotham Academy. This is all new for me. The art style looks cool. I dig it. So there we go. So is a school for Batman, right? There you go. I get Charlie, short for Charlotte. There it is, yeah. Sometimes I call her Chuck. She doesn't like that one as much, though. She's fighting the Norse gods, I believe. Okay, interesting, Todd. Thank you. So there you go, Gotham Academy. I'm going to set that off to the side here.
I'm going to read so much. I'm going to finish all of them by tomorrow.
How's the castle waiting so far?
Really interesting.
She just dove right in. Castle waiting.
Yeah.
We're just unboxing, Mr. Garrell, something from Coach Vic and JHood Creative. They had a graphic novel called Castle Waiting that Kate is powering down. 2 volumes of the Gotham Academy, and now Abbott. This I know they just recently did Abbott 1976. This looks like the original Abbott, which I've never read, which I think sparked some of this because I said, I'm not going to pick up Abbott 76 because I've never read Abbott. And then I think that's why this was sent along. So this is the graphic novel for Abbott. Horror and investigative journalism in 1972 Detroit. Dun, 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 from Boom. So I'm going to have to check. This might go right to the top of my list. So got to check this out. Abbott. Boom. JHood is all about it. And then, yep, look at this. Lumberjanes at Gotham Academy. Issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
The Lumberjanes at Gotham?
The Lumberjanes at Gotham Academy. This is a Boombox DC combo story. So the ladies of the Lumberjanes show up at Gotham Academy. What?
Wait, Daddy, no, that's wrong. Go
What?
to that last cover. Look,
What?
that's not her.
What do you mean?
She has blonde hair,
Maybe that's her.
and she's supposed to have that hair. Yeah, that's what she's supposed to look like. Yeah, that's.
But maybe they switched their gear around.
Can I look at this one? Yeah, they just switched their gear around.
Or maybe it's just different lighting, different inking.
They just changed. Yeah, they changed.
Charlie's
all the
here.
colors.
She's got her bagel. She's ready to go.
They literally look so good.
Does
though.
John knowingly give them a book so he gets the show all to himself? Says Mr. Carroll. It's just how my girls work. The second they get a new book in their hands.
I think he misspelled it, so it should say John. does
Knowingly.
knowingly.
I think not knowingly. I need to go back and read. Abbott says no good. Yep, so he fixed it. Bernie Block says hello. Rena says hello.
And are we doing a show tomorrow?
Yes, you are going to be on Cade's Burning Blocks channel playing Among Us.
And I have a question,
Tomorrow.
Cade. Would it be okay if Kenny came back again?
I think it would be fun.
We'll find out. That's so much cream cheese. I'm jealous, says Seth.
I redid it.
Biggie Shack sent my girls, actually, I should say Mrs. Biggie Shack sent some awesome jewelry to my girls that they've still got. Very sweet of him to do that. Bernie Block says, sure. So Kennedy can join if she wants to. All right, so this is Lumberjanes in the Gotham Academy. So we got some great books here. Got this graphic novel, got this whole story, The Lumberjanes in the Gotham Academy. 2 volumes of Gotham Academy, which you probably need to read first, I'm going to guess. And then we've got Abbott, Volume 1. Look at that. Now that Charlie is here, we can harass John in the chat about how he needs to buy They Fell from the Sky, which I don't know. I don't know that one. I will say the most recent episode of Bearded's Name That Character, my wife would have instantly divorced me if I pulled that trick.
Whoa.
Don't
say that, please.
They had the hot chip challenge, the Pacquiao chips or whatever.
Uh-huh.
If anybody got a question wrong, somebody had to eat a chip. The whole episode, it was like hot chips.
Whoa.
Yeah, my wife would have been like, sorry, peace. Peace.
Aww. We would have gone with her.
Ooh, Seth says he's looking to get his 4-year-old nephew into comics. Any suggestions? There was a recent Spider-Man Venom graphic novel released. It was collecting 4 issues of Double Trouble. So it's called Spider-Man and Venom Double Trouble. And it's perfect for little kids. It's very silly, very funny. A lot of like body swapping, like Venom takes over Spider-Man's body, and then they both get transferred into like tiny animals, a squirrel and a cat. It's very silly, as if Spider-Man and Venom were like roommates and all the trouble and shenanigans they get into, but perfect for kids. Like that's a great one. Double Trouble is really, really great. So Spider-Man, Venom, Double Trouble. And I hear that those same creators are making a sequel using different characters. They're doing a new Double Trouble. So it's another Marvel Universe Double Trouble storyline using a couple of the popular Marvel characters. I'm not sure. I don't remember who's getting partnered up this time, but it's a new Double Trouble. And I want to say...
No, I know who it is.
Who?
I think it was... Okay, and I saw a cover for it, right, Kate?
I did too, yeah. I saw it
like,
in a preview magazine or something.
And Batman and Joker, maybe?
No, it's definitely Marvel.
Marvel.
It's definitely Marvel. I can't remember.
Tony Stark and Captain America.
Yeah, it might be something on the Avengers or Fantastic Four side, like
Thing and Hulk.
Like Thing and Johnny Storm or something. I don't remember, but they're very funny. They're very, very funny. Perfect for little kids. I knew you'd enjoy some of the bangers I got going on back here, from oldies to more modern stuff on that side. Some Biggie Shaq bangers going on back there. Ooh, yeah. For Batman fans, Batman Adventures is a great one because it's like styled after the animated series. That's a great, great comic. Carlito, spot on. So if you're looking for something more Batman related, Seth,
Daddy?
Batman Adventures is definitely more kid friendly, and they've just started it up again. But they also have all the old ones in graphic novel forms and stuff like that.
Wasn't there earlier? Didn't we get like a little?
A super chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we do any videos?
Yeah.
Aww.
Hey, how's the Harry Potter world going? How's book 7? Enjoying it? So, if you had to rank 5, 6, and 7 right now, which one is the best? The books, not the movie, because we watched the 5th movie now. We're going to watch the 6th movie tonight, probably. Ooh, there you go. There it is. Seth knows what's up. He knows what's up. And I know, yes, very big fans of the animated series. Oh, there it is. It's Thor and Loki Double Trouble.
Yes.
Thor and Loki. That's going to be perfect. Yes, a Thor and Loki Double Trouble. JP is saving the show tonight or this morning or whatever it is. So which one would you rank as your favorite? 6. I know you haven't finished 7. You're not even halfway, I don't think. But like 5, 6, and 7. Which one's your favorite?
6.
You like 6 the most? And then underneath that, I know that your mom hates book 5 because of how much she hates Professor Umbridge. Like Professor Umbridge creates such hate in your mom that your mom is like, I hate this character. I hate this book. These people are awful. Get rid of that woman.
She's back in this book.
She does tend to come back like a.
I just met her again.
Like a horrible
Mafalda.
Fungus or something. Mafalda Hopkirk is different than Dolores Umbridge.
No, she had to go and get there with the Mafalda, which was really Hermione.
Harry Potter book rankings from best to worst from JP Budget Collecting. So here we go. His favorite is 4, then 6, then 3, then 1, 7, 5, and his least favorite is 2.
I don't really like 2 either.
There you go. I might do a Harry Potter marathon this snowy weekend. There you go, Carlito. We are big fans of that. Charlie has not seen the 6th or obviously the 7th and 8th movies because she's still reading the 7th book. But when she's done, Scrimmage Hour. Rufus Scrimmage Hour. Are you going to give stuff away to the audience? Oh, honk. I got your nose.
You did it.
I'm going to do a quick review because otherwise the thumbnail I made, I always try to get whatever I put for the thumbnail, I try to get it in here. So John has read Ruins of Ravencroft, Carnage, and Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane 1 through 5, which has,
Why aren't you there?
the man wolf right there on the front. John Jameson is there. He is in the Criminally
Why
Insane.
aren't you?
Yeah, John Jameson right there.
Not
The man
you.
wolf.
Not the man wolf, you.
So definitely finished all of those, and they were a lot of fun, and they bleed perfectly into Thunderbolts, which I read last week. Hilarious, loved this, amazing, awesome. So big fan. Kingpin is a huge part of all this. If you're a Kingpin fan like me, really cool. He is the creator of the Thunderbolts team, and he is the new creator of the Ravencroft Institute. So Kingpin is like almost the main character in all of these issues. He's a cool side character in all these. And you get Taskmaster as a significant part. I didn't know Frank Castle, the Punisher, was in those Ravencroft issues. So Punisher had a big part in those. And then, of course, John Jameson and Misty Knight. Gotta have it, man.
Really fantastic sticky apple fingers.
Sticky apple fingers.
Now they're doughy, creamy.
Hello, Lady F. How you doing? John, you have your own book. I do have my own book. It's true. I do. And I got to go up here just for this because Bearded says, I want to rank my favorite Harry Potter books. Here you go. Okay, done.
He doesn't like any of them.
I don't think he's read any of them. I think he's making a joke. But it's still very funny.
I would have said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I would say I'm probably with JP where 2 and 5 would be near the bottom of my list. And 3 and 6 would be near the top of my list. And the rest would be in the middle somewhere. So I would say that would leave, 7 and 4 and 1 in the middle somewhere. So I'm probably pretty similar to JP. Busiak Thunderbolts Omnibus is coming in April. Oh man, I can't get more Omnis. Get Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur 32 is the first Princess Fisk. I saw that. Kingpin's daughter. I did know about that.
We started reading Moon Girl, but we never really got to that part.
Yeah, we have, and I've collected the first appearance of Moon Girl and the first appearance of Devil Dinosaur. So I have those books. I don't know if I'm going to get those slabbed or whatever.
Can I keep this here? Or is it
As long as you don't knock it off the edge, I think we're all right.
I'm just going to read and eat my bagel. If you don't
Kingpin is awesome in the Thunderbolts. Totally agree. Hello, Flash by Night. How you doing? We need a John original art cover. I don't know that I'm good enough to pull that off.
No, you're amazing and you know it.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
No, you are ready for that. Pick a character, look up how to draw it.
I need to. I'll get if I can. I don't know if they do blank sketch variants for the Thunderbolts or the Ravencroft books, but I could try to draw draw Werewolf by Night on there. Boom, Seawood. JP bought his first Omni. That was a mistake because now I'm getting more. What is he going to tell us what it is, or maybe it's a secret? I don't know. All right, so. Listen to Charlie. She knows best. Everybody's saying, "Oh my gosh!" And so this is from Daymares. You weren't out here. He sent you a deck, or us, a deck of Star Wars cards. Daymares, Adam. So they're like Star Wars characters. There's Princess Leia and Han Solo.
Gosh.
So yeah. So we've got a new deck of cards. Charlie is our family card player.
Hey, Daddy, I know.
She's a big fan.
Do some of them have lightsabers?
Some of them do have lightsabers.
And then we could also do droids.
The 2 droids that they have on the cards are the Jokers. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
Can I have the deck of cards?
When you're done eating, yeah, eat your bagel. Enjoy your bagel. Let's see here. There's no Java card. Nope. Yeah, I agree, Seawood. Buying omnis is very complicated. Kate has found her new love of book, and she has fallen away. She's gone.
My old soccer coach, he's a fan of Star Wars, and he used to call me Char Char Banks.
Char Char Binks?
Char Char Banks.
Binks.
Binks.
Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks.
Jar
That's
Jar
funny.
Binks. I was
And
Jar Jar Binks.
rude. Worst Star Wars character ever.
You can do the ballet.
PJ has 20 omnis. I've only got 3. I do have some collected editions, but they're paperback. But I've got 3 hardcover omnis, and you all know what they are because I do a show with No Good Comics talking about them. But 20 omnis, that's insane. Good for you, man.
Who has 20?
PJ, those big omni hardcovers like my X-Men ones. He's got 20 of them. Bye, Sharon. Have a good time at work. Bye, Rena.
And when
Got my bearded shirt on. Here it is.
when I would score on a goal in like our fake place where we would split our team in half,
Uh-huh.
he'd say, Char Char Banks scores again. Instead of strikes again.
Char Char Banks scores again instead of
Yep.
strikes back. The Char Char strikes back. You're silly. All right, Kate, do you want to share? Can we talk about the comic book you brought up? Where is it? She's stuffed all her things away somewhere.
All my comics?
Yeah. The comic book you brought. Because I wanted to, this was a book that we got last week.
They have them. Oh, I love them.
She's looking at the droids now. I want to hear about Soulstream. Charlie, what did you think of Soulstream?
Amazing.
Can we look over here? You're looking at the cards.
It was really good. I liked the story.
Yeah?
I was a little
What's it
confused
about?
About this part though.
That's just his hair, I think. It's
Yeah,
just
but
spiky.
It's floating.
It's the style of the art, I think.
Okay.
The hair that pokes up.
Yes.
The style of the art where it's a little bit of hair that pokes up. Like a messy kind of hairstyle. This is a Scout Comics offshoot called Scoot Comics. Published by a creator in Bakersfield. And last week we got this in an AOK unboxing, and the girls were going to read it to give us a little information on it. The artist and writer is one woman named Saida Wolf, and I believe she is right. There she is.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, bum, bum. So what's the story about, Kate? What's Soulstream about?
They're taking a walk.
These two, are they brother and sister?
Yeah, and so they go into a portal because they think they need to, and they find this lady that's like a water goddess,
Okay.
and she gives her magic bracelets to the girl,
Okay.
and I don't remember her name because
The water goddess.
No, just the girl.
Okay.
Sadly, I'm sorry. Then she turns into like a water goddess.
Okay.
It's Marcus and like
He's not saying her name. Yeah, he's not saying her name.
No, I don't. Kate, do you have the bag where it came from? There should be 2 cards in there.
oh, I don't know where they are.
I'm holding it right now. There's cards in there. It's in my hands, man. I don't see anybody saying her name. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they find this water goddess, and she gets the special bracelets.
Mm-hmm. And then she becomes the
Mary.
That's her name?
Marie.
Mm-hmm. No, their friend, it's Marie.
Marie. Okay, so Marie.
Marie.
Marie and Marcus. Has either of your girls been in your class? No, I've never taught my girls. They went to a different 3rd grade class.
He refuses to teach us.
teaching them how to swim was hard enough, is what I always say.
Thanks.
Because it gets
We
you
love
out
you
of an
too, Dad.
awkward question.
It would have been hard on all of us, not just me. I'm not saying it's just me.
No, that's definitely true. I agree with you.
There you go. Let's see. So, okay, so she gets this magic power,
Mm-hmm.
and she turns into another kind of a creature here. Looks like a superhero or something.
Yeah, that's what happens there. She becomes the water goddess.
She becomes the water goddess?
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Oh, and then the evil person shows up. An evil water goddess person
Mm-hmm.
with like her swords.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Like
figured out
katana.
all the cards, Daddy.
That's this lady.
I got all the people cards.
Oh, the lady
I
on
think so.
the card
That
there.
looks kind of familiar.
That
Huh.
is her.
That is.
Let's see here.
It's such a chill episode right now.
And then there's this bad guy with the horns, like a devil guy.
He also has those powers. And so they gave all the bracelets to 4 people, and one of them decided to take over the kingdom.
Oh no,
So
not
that's who
good.
the bad guy works for.
Gotcha. Oh, I think we've ripped this bag. Maybe we need a new bag for this one. It's split. Okay, so thumbs up. Thumbs up. You liked it? It was a good one.
Mhm.
Charlie's into the cards. She's into her bagel and book. It's a usual show for me, really. John, have you read Bite Size with the kiddos? No, I don't know it. A Gremlins feel. Issue 2 came out a few weeks ago. Ooh, no, I don't know that one.
Mommy, look, they have ships. Look, Daddy.
We already saw the Millennium Falcon one. Charlie.
Yeah, there's a Millennium Falcon. There's the TIE Fighter. Or sorry, the X-Wing, the Slave One, and then the TIE Fighter of Darth
This is your
Vader.
best card.
The Slave One.
You had a slave one.
My Slave One.
Can I see it?
Yes, I am back in the classroom. We've actually been back in the classroom pretty much all year.
Yep.
Kate is half and half, and
Wait,
Charlie and
Mom
I
said-
are full every day.
Didn't Mommy say that she's going to go back?
No.
I don't think there's any plan for her to go back full time at this point. I think it's still going to stay half and half for the rest of the school
Yeah,
year.
Charlie, there's no way we can do it.
What's up, Mark? Legion of Comics. As a reminder, Biggie Shack is getting real close to 1,000. So if you haven't subscribed, he can drop the link to his channel. But we're trying to see if we can get him there this weekend, maybe to 1,000. I know he had a big show with Comic Head 84 the other day, and I want to say Man Cave. Somebody else was on there with the two of them, pushing, trying to see if we can get him there in the classroom. Yeah. I think it's been challenging, but it's been rewarding as well. Splash. Jeff says he's a special education teacher in Chicago. We're not going back until after spring break. There you go. All right. Should we do other comic book reviews? I don't know. It seems like should we talk about? I don't want to talk about WandaVision. I'm worried everybody's going to leave. Thumbs up in the chat. Have you watched WandaVision, the new episode? I don't want to spoil it because it was a really good episode, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Kate's like, that's good.
I love Vision.
It was a really good episode. So thumbs up if you watched it. If you're not going to watch it, I totally understand. Some people are like, I don't want to get Disney Plus. I don't want to worry about it. But Bearded's watched it. Jen's watched it. Okay.
No. Jen's entire family.
JP watched it. Schultz watched it. Spoil it, says Biggie.
We're going to do a spoil-filled review. Whoa, do you freeze up?
See, Geeks with Roscoe. Sorry, did I freeze? Carlitos watched it. I heard WandaVision, so I'm back, says Carlito. We have not had time to shoot a reaction from the girls discussing the 3rd and 4th episodes.
Well, we can do that after we finish watching Harry Potter, the 5th movie. There's 6th movie after the
goodness.
show.
You got a whole day of screens planned, don't you?
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
We have a movie, then we have the spoiled review, then we go reading and we play cards.
Get a spoiler banner going. Is that what you want? Let's see here. Let's see if I can find a banner going that says spoiler. Do I have a spoiler one? I used to have one. I should make a new one. Let's see
We
here.
can edit them.
This is a very exciting television in YouTube right now.
While I wait, today, everyone, I lost my tooth.
You lost your tooth?
And it had been hurting a lot. It had been hurting a lot and it wouldn't come out when I pulled. And this morning, I was just biting on it and it came out.
I only have this Young Avengers 1 because Alec gave it to me. He's like, you should have this. He's like, I don't really need it. It's not like a 9.8 or anything. He's like, but you should have it. You and your girl. So when I hung out with him in Baltimore, he gave me that. And I got this from Thanatos because he's like, yeah, I did a tape. He jokingly said like, oh, this has a tape pull. And it's like right there. You can kind of see it. It definitely left a mark. He's like, it's got a tape pull. I don't want it. Every time I look at it, I see the tape pull. And I'm so mad that it has a tape pull. So you have it. So for me, I was like, yeah, X23 for sure. Send that along. I'll take that.
I miss Thanatos and Matt's show.
Reggie and Thanatos. Oh no, you mean the Green Lantern one? Yeah. What's a dentist's favorite time of day? 2:30. 2:30. Ha ha. All right. Yeah, I pulled this out because I was supposed to read it during February, Todd. I've never read it. And Jennifer and Dan from Comic Chop News are going to be doing Swamp Thing Volume 1 for book club this month. So I pulled out my copy of it just so that I can read it because I've never read Alan Moore's Swamp Thing ever. I know. Hello, Timothy Lambert. Good morning. Okay, so girls, what do we want to say? We've officially warned people we're going to talk apparently some spoilers for WandaVision this week, but we can go back a few weeks if we're not too obsessed with bagels and books.
Yeah.
We only have a few minutes, so what do you want to say about WandaVision from before now? What do you want to talk about, like Monica Rambeau?
Yeah,
She's been kind of important.
What do you want to say?
What?
What do you want to say?
About what?
WandaVision.
I'm reading, dude. I'm not allowed to spoil. There's people who haven't seen it.
You just want to read, right?
That too, but
Sorry, Jennifer. I didn't know it was a secret. My bad. But yeah, that's what he told me that you're doing for February. So I have pulled it out to read it. So there you go. Good to know. I guess I can, looks like a few viewers jumped out. So maybe they were like, I don't want to hear any spoilers. So they jumped out. Okay. Totally understand. I will say, I totally think that there's another layer to this show that they haven't given us yet. They are portraying, they at first they were portraying Wanda as something of a victim. Now they're portraying Wanda as something of the villain.
She is the villain.
But I have a feeling there's another layer here that we don't know about.
Reef.
I feel like Wanda is not just the bad guy in this. Now, she certainly has done some bad things, and she's going to have to deal with those things. But
tearing Vision apart? Like, oh.
Yes, it does seem like the Sword Agency was doing something with Vision's body, and she came in and stole it.
I think that they were doing something, and she was trying to protect Vision from
Yeah.
everyone else by taking it.
It was revealed in episode 4 that she has created this bubble and that she's keeping people out and keeping other people trapped and stuck in and controlling them. Episode 5 showed us a little video clip of her breaking into a sword facility and stealing Vision's body.
They were taking
I get the
apart
feeling the
his body.
sword people were doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing.
Mhm.
And she was rescuing him. And she's created all of this as a way to get him back and stop whatever the sword agency was
the Terry
doing.
guy is the bad guy.
The one that she had all the guns point at?
I think he's the bad guy.
Yep. So I think it's definitely, I think you're right, Carlito, because I think this is definitely going to connect right into Doctor Strange's multiverse of madness. So I definitely think that's going to be an important part of what's going on. So I'm just curious who's behind all of this.
And what are they doing to Vision?
Yeah, what's going on to Vision?
And now she talks.
JP's theory is she saved Vision from Sword, who was trying to weaponize him. I agree.
So you're saying
I agree.
that they're trying to rebuild him and then have him like a weapon?
It could totally be this, but that seems like a huge reveal for this little show. So I'm not quite sure. Hey, thank you, AMKM.
And then I want to say something after the videos.
Okay, well, what videos do you want? Thanks, brother.
Froggy one.
You want we just did the froggy one. Let Charlie pick some. What do you want, Charlie?
Both of them?
Well, pick one.
Heading one.
Okay, doggies first. We miss Riley. Good girl. And then the slides.
Froggy.
You want the froggy again?
No!
It's literally so bad.
No, I'm doing me party then.
Me party. I party for myself. I'm having a me party, and I need nobody else.
Ooh, little me.
Got to get the chat bumpers, right? Thank you. That was an awesome super chat, brother. Thank you, man. So I see JP is also saying, this is a wish gone wrong. Someone took advantage of her grief and got her to wish for this and made her powers go overboard. Could be. I think that neighbor character has got a secret too that we haven't quite hit on yet. So for sure.
You know that Gladys?
Wait.
Hero and the Kid had a huge show last night with David Boer, the creator of Kanto, and then he brought in Jennifer, Comic Books Will Break Your Heart, and some other schlubs to talk comics. What? Those other guys weren't as cool, but Jennifer was there, so that she was obviously really important.
Dad.
What?
So can I say what I was gonna say?
Oh yeah, let's let Charlie finish her sentence. Sorry.
So what I think is that I remember that the they know that they're trapped in there.
Uh-huh.
So they still have a little figment of their mind. But when Vision did the thing to
the coworker of his, right?
Coworker, yeah, he brought him back. But then they seem like they're already back, so they've apparently been there a while. And then she said, "Do you want me to take it from the top?" Which is what you say when someone like
is an
messes something
actor,
up.
right?
As an actor, you say,
right?
"Let's take it from the top," and then you restart.
She
the scene.
seems more aware of what's going on than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Her
the
and
neighbor
that other
character,
Howie.
Harold?
I don't know, because he was like sawing into that wall, like he's like mentally stuck.
Yeah,
but versus the neighbor character seems like she's fully aware of what's going
And
on.
we've never seen Ralph.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we've also never seen.
No,
Ralph.
we did see Ralph. That was the African American guy who was cutting
No,
into the
that's
wall.
Howie.
That's Howie?
That's Howie.
She's always talking about her husband Ralph.
And we've never
Okay.
seen him, so
Okay.
I don't think he's even there. And there's also when Vision says, "There's no other children in this town."
Oh, Pop is here. I hung out with my dad last night. We did a Zoom meeting with my brothers and my sister, and we were watching Groundhog Day as a family
It was
on a
so
Zoom
chaotic.
meeting. It's hilarious because you have you can hear the movie in echo across everybody's screens. You're trying to watch it and you're listening to each other.
It was
It's
the
hilarious.
best part was Pop-Up sat on the remote.
Yeah, and
And then
we had to restart.
we
the
had to
movie.
restart.
We had to pause
it, and
restart.
then we paused. Someone paused it at the
Very
wrong
funny.
time, and then we had to we're just you know what?
Yes.
We're just gonna.
It was very funny.
It was really, really funny. Yeah.
I agree. Agnes knows more than anyone else. She's the
But-
neighbor. Charlie has all good points, says Biggie.
But,
You and Biggie Shack, I think, see alike a lot of things.
And-
the
and
the best
Bearded.
books, the bangers.
and Bearded.
Also, I just want to say something for Vision.
Ooh, yes, I agree, Biggie. It's interesting that there are no kids anywhere in the city,
And also,
right?
we've
They
never
wanna
seen any
kidnap
other
them.
animals. I mean, it's the first
Just that
kid-
puppy,
Just that puppy.
right?
And
I wonder who that puppy was.
and when I noticed that when Wanda did her powers, like, did you notice that she was like,
I think so.
yeah.
She also
yeah.
dressed up as a witch for Halloween in the trailer.
Yeah, we
And
haven't
they all
seen the
dressed up
Halloween
as who they
episode
are
yet, right?
So far.
The Halloween episode is still to come.
Yeah, but in that trailer, they show Wanda
Right.
dressed up in her old costume. Same with Vision. So I'm
Right.
thinking maybe she's something like Agatha Harkness.
That's what people are saying. Agnes is Agatha Harkness,
It makes
the
sense.
witch who,
It does
in the
really.
comics, is strongly connected to Scarlet Witch,
This
right?
is gonna be a gas. Is that
Yeah. Yep. Biggie says Kate's still my girl too. There you go.
But I think that
Sorry. Where is it? Right there.
that
That's funny.
if Agnes was a witch, if Agnes was a witch, how can she just not? How can then
Well,
she
what
be
if?
able to get
But
out?
what if Wanda is more powerful? Right. It seems very strongly suggested that Wanda's power.
But-
She's not even fully aware of how powerful it is,
Mhm.
and she might have shown Agatha what she can really do.
But
And what
now-
about this way? What if this was a town full of witch people? Town full of people who had magic in some way,
And that's why she picked that town.
and Wanda is abusing them because of whatever they did to her,
Okay, but
plus trying to create a haven for her and Vision,
Can I-
plus trying to keep Vision away from Sword.
yeah,
like
but
all
can
of
I
those
please
things.
say something really quickly?
'Kay.
Something that I was thinking about was that when Wanda exited the void place,
Right?
her voice changed, her accent, her hair,
Yep.
and her outfit.
When she came out of the dome, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the last time she went in and she got Vision's body, she had the same clothes she had from the inside.
Right.
And Monica came out, and she still had the clothes from inside.
Yeah, but Wanda didn't. And I really hope nothing bad happens to Vision because I love him so much and he's already died twice.
Right. People are saying that so we just got the 80s one. We're supposed to get the 90s episode next.
Oh,
And that it could be based on the show Roseanne, which did do a lot of Halloween episodes. Good calls from everybody in the chat. It
Simpsons.
would be, I would like Vision to be in control like Tom King's run, but oh well. Yeah, clearly they flipped that script on us a little, Biggie, but hey, whatever. We still have that awesome King story to read whenever we want to. Let's see here. Interesting. Bubble was bluish before she came out, but when she came out, it turned red to match her powers,
You
right?
mean the hex?
The Hex.
Wow,
Oh,
yeah.
we called it the Hex.
When she went back in, it was red, and when she came out, it was blue. So maybe she's like doing something to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, but I
And also,
really,
Wanda's showing her powers more.
but
She is, but I think she's still learning how they work. Hello, Jack B. What is up,
okay,
man?
Can I say two things? So one, we should probably save this for the review, right?
Biggie says maybe, like 84 was saying, that Monica will get her powers because of how she was thrown out. But I have a feeling they will have her get her powers in this series.
Monica
We will
has powers?
see. In the comic books,
She's
Monica
like a-
Rambeau was one of the Captain Marvels. And when I was, and probably when Biggie and I both, and JP and people who are my age, I guess, when we were collecting, the Captain Marvel in the comics we were collecting was Monica Rambeau. And she had this all white costume, and her power was all based on light. She could travel at the speed of light, like fly, and she could create light energy, like blasts, like light blasts. So Monica Rambeau was, for me as a kid, my first knowledge of Captain Marvel was Monica Rambeau. Then later she went by other names. She was the leader of the Avengers. She's in Secret Wars, where they go to that far off planet created by the Beyonder. So I feel like Monica Rambeau was a huge part of my collecting as a kid.
The mailman is the missing person. That's a very good
the
point.
missing person? What does that mean?
Remember? Okay, wait. So let me explain. Charlie, please don't interrupt me if you know.
Okay, go.
Okay, so basically, what it is like Wu, Agent Wu. You know, the guy who's like mad at Ant-Man all the time. He's like, you know.
Okay.
He's the agent, and he's like, this is a missing person case. This isn't just a missing person case. This is a missing town. The missing person he's saying is the mailman that walked past when they were talking, when they were like walking their dog, and they're like, don't worry, your mom won't let him run away or something.
Okay.
And so people think that that's a very good point, though, because he did.
I don't know that I fully understand it.
But we haven't also
So there was a missing person that the FBI was there to find.
Yeah, that's why they went to Westview.
Did they say if it was a man or a woman?
No, they just clarified it was a person.
A person. Okay. Interesting. Everybody in the chat is arguing like who's going to be the person who shows up at the end of the series. Like at the end of spoiler alert, there was a surprise cameo at the end of Mandalorian. Who is it going to be that shows up to be the surprise person at the end? Now check a look at this, because I agree with JP again. People say Ralph will be the guy in witness protection. Ralph is the person. The reason we never see Ralph is because she created this place to protect and hide Ralph from Sword.
Who's Ralph? Wait. Which one's the guy in the witness protection?
The person that they're trying to, the person that's gone missing is Ralph. And we've never seen him because he's being kept hidden by Wanda. She's hiding him.
Yeah.
And Agatha is in charge of him. He can't get away. He can't escape. They need to keep Ralph. And so that Ralph is the shocking red herring or whatever. The red herring. I love that. Ralph. Yeah, we're not there yet, Biggie. We'll get there.
maybe
But Ralph is the person we got to watch for.
Yeah,
Who is Ralph?
I think Ralph
Can I
might be
make my point?
the coat.
Hold on. And I totally agree with Magic Lasso.
I
Okay.
think
Wait, you finish what you were saying. We'll get to you back in a second.
Okay, so
But we've gone to an hour and 7 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go quickly. I promise. Okay, so my thing is that Agatha. The only thing that I would think she didn't do anything wrong was because Wanda wasn't born with the powers like she was in the comics, but she also.
As far as we know, we don't know if she had some latent abilities and the stone magnified them or expanded them,
Yeah, but
or if it completely gave her powers. I think they're going to probably retcon it and make it seem like she had something that the stone enhanced,
that's where she was.
because they were called enhanced. Enhanced meaning you have something and you make it stronger.
I know what an enhancement is, but it's just like.
So I think they're implying that she had something. Go ahead.
But the other thing was that it was really weird how she was like from the top. Should I go from the top?
You got to be louder. We can't hear
The
you.
other thing was that she was like really weird with like from the top, and I feel so bad for Vision. Like Vision really needs to knock some sense into Wanda, but like I just want Vision and Wanda to be happy together. Even if like she doesn't need an entire town, all she needs is Vision.
Right.
Like she can free all those people.
But
all
how do
she
they
needs
make
is
Vision again without the Mind Stone? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Making Big Will, sorry, I saw people. Making the Vision without the Mind Stone is going to be really impossible. So I don't know that she has that ability. Clearly the Wakandans didn't. They gave the body away. They didn't have the ability.
can I say?
Tony's not around anymore, so who could do it?
Yeah, but okay.
no one. Wanda needs to see that Vision's gone.
Okay, but the other thing was that inside of Westview, Wanda recreated Vision.
In a sense, yeah.
and she like shaped all these people's lives.
Yes.
So what could she do outside of Westview?
Pretty much anything.
So she's doing this every single day.
Yep.
So what could she do if it was only Vision she was making reborn?
Right.
And that she could like keep him alive all the time, because obviously it's still working while she's going to sleep because everything is there when they wake up, right?
Right.
And so I was just thinking, like, what could she do if she took him outside of Westview and let everybody else free?
Right. All right. So let's get your comments, and then I'm going to go to the chat, and then we got to wrap it up.
I said earlier, the coworker guy.
Okay.
He said I need to like call my sister.
Yeah.
and he was like babbling on about where's my phone, and I think that there are certain reasons that people are doing certain things. Like, what happened to Mr. Hart? We haven't seen Mr. Hart since the dinner.
Right. We haven't seen the boss and his wife.
No. And we haven't seen, and the doctor, he went on his vacation, right?
Right.
So did he get out?
I don't know. They
Or
seem to
did
imply that they're still there. She just doesn't have need for them in these current episodes she's making.
This current episodes she's making.
I'm glad that Michael and Riley are feeling the same. By the way, they are planning a return in March. They dropped a trailer last night. You should check out Michael and Riley's channel. They're coming back.
Down that
We are babbling on, yes. Big Will's bringing up the issues of the Infinity Stones, that they never really get destroyed. They have power.
Dude,
Charlie's gone.
I could literally live under that entire comment.
So I will say this has been awesome. You guys have a lot of great thoughts and comments, and we clearly are just excited to see where this goes. I do think this is going to connect directly into Doctor Strange, but because the movies and the shows have all been shifted around, who knows? I would love it if Doctor Strange was Ralph. If he was,
so cool.
if Benedict Cumberbatch was the one.
Who's Benedict Cumberbatch?
He
guy who
plays
plays
Doctor Strange.
He's also Sherlock.
I think he would be a great
in a movie.
finisher to the series. The idea that like his power is being nullified by her, and that she is drawing energy from his Infinity Stone, because he has an Infinity Stone.
They were all destroyed.
Not his. It was traveled back in time and given back to him, right? I don't know.
They could literally go back in time and get every single
I think
stone.
he still has. I would be assuming.
Okay, wait.
Maybe people in chat could explain that he still has his stone.
So if
I don't want to worry about time travel and ifs.
fine.
I don't want to do
Just
ifs.
try to-
Ifs could
I'm
last
sorry.
forever. We haven't even gotten to the last little bit here.
Okay, well, can I say one last thing? Very quickly. Okay. So Vision, remember that he lost the stone, right? And then they went back in time. So, but he has the stone in the show. So I think she's using his stone to go back in time and recreate Vision.
I don't think that
And that's how she
really works, but I don't know. This is 6 months after Endgame. I agree, and I don't know where if there are and where are the Infinity Stones at that point. It's all kind of a convoluted mess. It's possible Doctor Strange doesn't even have his anymore; that it got destroyed. I don't know.
Patience.
Right? Click the dad patience button. We didn't talk about the last big spoiler moment for me, which is the return of Wanda's brother from the X-Men universe. That was too cool for me, man. I totally love it. No bearded. We're not talking about time bandits, but we could if you're ready. Yeah. So the wrong Pietro, the wrong Quicksilver came back from the dead. I thought that was cool. I thought that was dope. I thought that was really clever and a fun way to connect some of that stuff in. Really cool. So I don't know what it means. I don't know what it's saying. I know that this bubble universe is like a warped reality, and we're getting into the madness of the multiverse and what happens, right? Yeah, I agree, JP. He returned them all, but then I'm thinking about how he returned them to her, to the let's just trace the green stone, the time stone, right?
Okay.
Cap goes back in time and gives it back to the
Supposedly.
old woman, the bald woman who
Yes,
has it.
the guardian.
She then gives it to Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange uses it and gives it to Thanos. Stan uses it to snap, and then he destroys the stones.
So then it's like a loop.
So the stones are gone.
Oh.
If we follow that trajectory, the stones are gone.
Well, that sucks. But
So I don't know. But who cares about any of that?
Yeah.
Instead, I think it's interesting and fun that they did bring the wrong Quicksilver, or the right Quicksilver, if you're Lady Fantastic, back. And I think it's just kind of an interesting, I don't know if it'll be anything they build on, or it might be something they just wipe away here at the beginning of the next episode.
Or it might just be that they couldn't get the other actor.
No, well, I don't think that's what it is. But I think it was very clever and very interesting. And it does create a lot of multiverse thoughts.
Time travel is wonky. I agree, Kate.
That's why none of us have ever created the Time Machine, and also why all the Time Machine movies end badly.
Time machine movies tend to end with trouble, right? Don't meddle with time. It's always
Hot
bad.
Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine. You haven't seen that one yet.
Is that the one that Ant-Man's talking about? Though?
He does talk about Hot Tub Time Machine.
Time Machine.
Yeah, so some people predicting wild endings to this story. I have a feeling we're going to end with something more traditionally MCU, despite their other little fun teases they're doing. So that's just my thinking. I'm just looking forward to more of this. I think we've got 4 more episodes, 3 more episodes. So there's only a few episodes left.
How many episodes are there supposed to be?
I think it's 8.
So yeah, 3.
9,
Oh, you have
8 or
more
9.
than
I
that.
can't remember what. So only a few episodes of this show left. I think it's just going to be killer. I don't know if we'll shoot any more edited reviews, but this was a mini version thrown here at the end of this show. I guess that's it. Thanks everyone for coming. I linked 2 YouTube channels down below. Coach Vic and JHood have their channel together. I linked that one. Technically JHood's channel, but Coach Vic is always there. Love some Coach Vic. And they sent us all of those awesome comic books to read. And then I put Daymares' channel down below because he sent us these cards. He was like, "Oh, I know you guys do a lot of games at your house. Here's some cool cards." Oh, Bearded says it's 9, so there are 4 episodes left.
And we're also gonna play some cards after this, Daddy and I.
We're gonna play some cards.
Can I end the broadcast myself?
Yeah, PJ, I don't know that they're really gonna bring in the X-Men the way they were in the other one. I think it was just a little one-off kind of nod. I don't think it's gonna be part of anything bigger. Ooh, and yes, the other link that I will probably end up adding afterwards is the link to Biggie Shaq's channel because he's getting there. He's getting in the 20-something people left to get to 1,000. Definitely need more of that.
That's so cool. Daddy, look.
I am on Superpower Reviews channel at 6 o'clock Eastern.
Tonight?
6 o'clock Eastern means 3 o'clock in the afternoon for us. We are doing a fun, it's almost like he does this show. It's kind of like random poll conversation where you got boxes around you and you do a random poll and then you just talk about the comic that you pulled out of the box there.
Yeah, Super Russ does that.
Super Russ does do stuff like that. Absolutely. Good knowledge. So I'm on Superpower Review and I got some homies hanging out with me. I think it's No Good Comics and Just a Rican. So if you're hanging around this afternoon, evening, depending on what coast you're on, or if you're in the middle of our country, wherever you are, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, I'm on with Superpower Review, and it should be a lot of fun hanging around with him. And then that's it for me this weekend. I'm off. The girls will be on Burning Block to hang out and chat, playing Among Us tomorrow. And then as JP is letting us all know, Comic Gories is back on Monday.
Yeah.
And it should be on the following Monday too. 2 weeks in a row of Comic Gories because we're planning a special bromance edition just after Valentine's Day on the 15th. So 2 weeks in a row for some Comic
Did
Gories.
Kate do that silly face?
She does a lot of silly faces.
On the
There's one.
show, yes.
We're going to get out of here. We're going to say au revoir.
First of all, we have to keep this on. No.
I need to click.
No, you need to click.
Oh,
You need
goodness.
to have
So
the
you're
smiley
kind of messing
face
with my
on
scroll here, dude.
When we cancel this chat.
Pushing the dad patience button again.
My
Goodbye,
face
everybody.
is
Have a
covered.
great weekend, and I hope to see you guys in some YouTube chats.
Bye.